Let's get checking the markets now with Tom Piotrowski over at CommSec. You going to give us some better news today, Tom?
Look, Pete, it's not heartbreaking news, but we're going to kick off in negative territory by a small margin, down
like a broken record.
0.1%. There's a lot going on in the next couple of days, and you could forgive the markets for being a little cautious. That's what we saw as far as Northern Hemisphere trade is concerned. In the next couple of days, we'll have around 10 central banks globally of varying tiers, I suppose, but the Bank of England and the US Central Bank making interest rate decisions. So under those circumstances, you saw a pensive note being struck by investors, Pete. So in the US, we had the Dow down by 1/3%, the S&P 500 down by 0.25%, with a similar decline for the NASDAQ. We did see a bump higher for interest rates, not aggressively where the US was concerned, up by about 5 basis points for both a 2 and 10-year Treasury note. They're modest moves, I suppose, for bonds under the circumstances, but still the point is that the arrow is going up. So you're seeing interest rates move higher for a variety of reasons, not least of which is the continued move higher as far as oil prices were concerned. So last night they hit a new 12-month high. They moderated a little bit towards the end of the session, but the US benchmark at $91.45 showing every sign of consolidating above $90 a barrel, which is uncomfortable for a variety of reasons, Pete, not least of which is that it means that forecasters are going back to the whiteboard in relation to their inflationary forecasts and growth forecasts as well. So that's the nub of the issue when it comes to higher oil prices.
Well, and also for the customer, if that's the case, Tom, we can expect $2.30 at the Bowser for a little while to come.
Well, sadly, Pete, the discussion now turns around $100 per barrel oil. So under those circumstances, it changes the light in which a whole lot of things are being discussed, not least of which is whether or not there is a pause in this campaign of rate hikes when it comes to central banks. So that's just one element of that discussion.
Okay. Tom, thank you. We'll talk to you later.